Okay, so time for another scope and style of wood framing, and here we are at a large multi-family condominium project. It's going to end up eventually being 5 stories in height. There's a tower crane involved even, and this one's fun because what it's got going on is that it's pre-manufactured panels, so prefab. So they're bringing bundles of wall to site that have been built off this location. So whether they've been built in a factory or just another yard and still been built outdoors, at least they're not having to build them piece by piece here. So that's what we see stacked here in these bundles, and they're coming about 5 panels per bundle, and then once they lift them with the crane, they have to remove them from the truck and set them into these stacks, and then eventually the crane will lift them and put them where they need to be, and then they'll take off those bracing pieces and they'll be wall panels. And every one of them is numbered. You can see there's a great deal of lettering on them all. Because that's a very specific indication of where they need to exist so that they can create the floor where they're going to. Well, not the floor, mind you, the walls that are required on that floor, both exterior and interior. So some of them are sheeted. That's the little red stripe that we can see here if we move up closer. So some of them already have sheeting applied. Whereas there's some others down low here that don't have sheeting applied, and so those would maybe be interior. There's also 2x4 versus 2x6, and of course the 2x6 are very much going to be our interior or exterior walls, and the 2x4 the interior partitions. And again, a great deal more stacked up over here. They have a very limited amount of laydown area on this particular project site. So they can only bring so much material here at a time, and so essentially a portion of a floor at a time arrives on trucks and gets offloaded and then put into place. They've got some stairs back here as well that have been fabricated off-site and have been brought here and are ready to go in and be installed. Yeah. So interesting there, you can see that FDC, so they already have a fire department connection. That's a big deal with these structures, these wood frame structures, is that obviously this is a whole lot of material that could go up and smoke real quick. So they've already made connection to the water mains, and there's a connection there just below that FDC where the fire department could get water should they be in a situation where they have to fight a fire here.